Let's go. If you're feeling unwell, please let me know. I'm your coach today. We did that first aid and first aid reception. So just to give you a bit of background of Pilates, so this originally developed by Joseph Pilates, and it was to rehabilitate injured soldiers. But as we know from the benefit, using all those major muscles, flexibility, mobility, it's so beneficial for everyone. So another question I'd like to ask you is, does anyone have any injuries I should know about? Any pregnancies? Anyone new to that policy? Fantastic. So the reason I asked is if I can make any allocations, if you have any discomfort, please let me know and I can show you different variations of the movement so that you're still getting the full impact and challenging yourself. So I would like to just go through the thing and work. So I'd like to just stand up, please. That would be great. And if we can have our feet parallel, hip width apart, shoulders relaxed. Okay? And I would like you to put your hands on your hip bones. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see more of what I'm looking for. We're going to look at that alignment. And imagine our head like a bucket. When I tip it back, the wall just falls out the front. When I tip it forward, the wall just falls out the back. I just get used to that movement. And then I'm going to find a little base where our bucket holder is not going to spill out. We're talking about alignment. That's exactly what we're meaning. So I would like you to put your hands on your wrists. We need to remember to breathe. So we're going to do the last of the left breathing, so the left through the rib cage. So we're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Imagine you're blowing a candle out. Let's do 2 more of those. In through the nose and out through the mouth. So your fingers will separate and come together again. Let's try that last time. And exhale. Excellent. So when we talk about breathing, that's what we want you to do. I would like to keep your hands on your abdominals. I'm going to look at floor because what do we mean when we say sit up for exactly? So I want you to imagine that I'm trying to your movements. So we're going to brace. Okay, so I will take that brace and release. Like so, uncomfortable. Okay, let's breathe. Okay, so let's do that. So that's how I want to imagine like you're let's not your set. Let's one. Level 2. Collect and breathe. So level 3, please. So like I said, these are there. But we have to that's okay. So we're not going to do it overlook. And again, it's really important to move the muscles and the synovial fluid in our joints and getting really here for the exercise. So what I'm going to do, just make sure your feet are parallel. You're going to take a big deep breath in and out. Let's relax the shoulders. Okay, but okay, I'm going to do the hand movement. So do window, look to the door, to the window, nice and gentle, nothing strenuous, look to the window, let's do 4 more, to the window, to the door, to the window, and look to the door. And I would like to back this up, and we're just going to gently roll our head again, just for 4 movements. So let's roll the neck to the side, looking at the window, rolling it back, rolling it back to the window. Okay, this is just nice and gentle, nothing strange, just a warm up. So I like us to roll our shoulders backwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and forward. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to get into the wrist joint. So we'd like you making a fist in front of you. Going to pull 1, 2, 3, 4. And the other way, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the left. Remember to keep like you can even smile at me occasionally. So we're going to do side bends. I want you to imagine you're in between a pane of glass. So it should come from your core. We're just going to gently reach down, come forward. 3, and 4. Excellent, fantastic. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do hip swap. So if you would like to hold on to the side or the wall, you're welcome to do. And I'm going to put my hands to my hip, stabilize my base. And I'm going to stand on one leg, and I'm going to inhale to prepare. Circle for 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Take your leg down. We're going to go to the other leg down. Sit up that forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reverse. 2, 3. Very well. So now we're going to imagine you are pedaling. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see better what I'm looking for. So you're just going to push towards the toes and bring the heel back down. Let's do 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just get into that ankle mobility. Very well done. So now I'm going to show you the roll down. I just want you to watch this back. And then okay. So we're going to inhale to prepare. Curve the head, neck, and shoulders. Almost like that C curve, reaching towards the floor. And exhale. Just nice and gentle. You don't need to pull towards the floor or reach your toes. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to roll back up vertically. Vertically. So bring it back up again. So let's do those. So inhale to prepare. Exhale. Extend towards the floor. Exhale. Strong. Back straight to back straight. With control. And even. And let's 2 more together. Inhale to clear. Exhale. Rolling down. Sucking the head and neck in. Sit. That's lovely C curve. And let's do 1 more together. Exhale. Reverse in and sucking. The head. Chest. Just comfortably position on that, just sitting for a minute. Because I want to show you first, and then we'll move a better. Okay. So you're just walking to the side. The roll up. So when you do the roll up, well, it engages those abdominals, and you kind of do spinal mobility control and posture. So, how are we going to start? For the live type. So again, you can there's kind of tension on your lower back. So this is level one. And you can tuck your hands just behind the knees. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to just lay down. So it's comfortable. Back out. So that is level one. Okay. Level two. So lying down again. Making sure that stays on the mat. That's level two. So turn up back. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Towards the knees, give yourself a little bit of assistance, really using those abdominals knitted together. Some reaching like you're reaching over a beach ball, and then inhale to pause, and exhale to roll down. Lovely, parallel, straight up parallel. The final one, like extend out for either direction. Inhale to there, exhale. With control and precision, reaching over that beach ball, inhale to pause, and exhale to roll back down vertebrae and vertebrae. Now, we're going to do 6 repetitions, and we're going to roll all together with our count. So can you get into the position? And we'll get your body ourselves and you and start. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll down, towards your feet. Reaching over that beach ball. Excellent. Inhale. Stay lovely and control, please. So I have to 5 more. And here's here. Exhale. Reaching over that beach ball. Lovely. Really setting up that core. Engaging the abdominals. Let's do 4 more. And here's here. Exhale. Reaching over that beach ball. Excellent. And exhale. Roll back down. Okay, let's do 2 more. Silang one. You are up, you can silang one. Yeah, and release. Reaching over that control. Inhale and exhale. Well done. Excellent. So that is the roll up. Hopefully, we've woken up those major muscles, the core, ready to go for our next step. Very well done. So again, we're going to do the same thing, watching, and then we'll come all together from the right position. So the next movement is called the single leg switch. And it's really good again for that abdominals, pelvic stability, and your coordination. So again, we're going to be supine. We're going to the head and shoulders. Really drawing the knee towards the chest, just drawing. And again, extending that with the leg position level. Right here, and here. Here, because it is left on your back. Make sure your toes are pointed, not your toes. And as I said, if it's the lower the leg, because it's more intense on the abdomen, but you don't have to each other. So we inhale to prepare, exhale, switch. Inhale, so we're lengthening through more time. So kind of like your level. And we are going to start all together. So inhale. Excellent. Let's do 4 more. Inhale, exhale. Lovely. Excellent. So, just get yourself a little helping lift there. So please make sure you can see me, and I'm going to show you, and then you do. So that, and then you're just doing and hugging the knees. That is what we are looking for. Right? So when the fire comes up, or higher, and again, like here, 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 again, and setting up that forward. So we're going to inhale to here, exhale like a lovely banana shape, exhale, and inhale to a tight ball. Inhale to here, exhale, that's right, coming into a tight ball. So we're going to do 6 repetitions. And we inhale to reach the arms out. And two more. Let feet like these. Exhale up in the knees, inhale. Exhale, bring the arms right. Well done. Okay, you can move these. That section movement. You have to feel good about that. You've got that. Or, position, we're just gonna squat. And then you can and onto your front. Or onto your legs, your hands in front of you, transition down to the mat on your foot. So for now, very well done. You've got this far. Keep remembering to breathe in your ABCs, ladies. So we're going to do something called the swan dive. It strengthens those spinal extensors, glutes, and the posterior chain. So I'm going to show you the different levels. So we're going to lie prone, hands under the shoulders, legs long, and active. So pointing those toes. We're going to inhale to lift and lengthen, and exhale, up back out. So that's level 1. Level 2, we're going to do the exact same thing. So inhale, lift and lengthen, and we're going to just lift and squeeze the glutes, pointing the toes, and exhale. Level 3, exact same thing in terms of the lifting and lengthening. Inhale and exhale. Okay, as though your fingers and your toes have been pulled in either direction. I'll do that one more time. So lifting, inhale to lift and lengthen, and exhale. Okay, so we're going to do 6 of those again. Make sure you're challenging yourself. Maybe in the last one, you'll go with that hands that inhale. So lengthen, exhale. Exhale. Well done. Or more. Inhale. Exhale. Sure. Lovely so much when we're lifting your legs today. Excellent. Let's do two more ladies. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. Inhale. Exhale. From here, I'm planning to go into child's pose because that's a really strong movement. So just go back towards, walking towards the heels, legs open, and reach out. Remember to breathe in and out. Let's do two more. Breathe in and out. Let's breathe in and out. Excellent. Very well done. So now we're going to move on to single leg kicks. So you can stay down on your tummy. Again, I'm going to show you and then you do, we'll do it together. So level one, single leg kicks. We're going to be lying prone and we're going to have one hand on top of the other, forehead down. And we're going to do two kicks on an inhale, exhale, pointing down. Inhale, kick, and exhale, pointing down. So pointed ballerina toes. So that's level one. Okay. Level two, we'll come up to the Sphinx position. And I want you to imagine that the floor is lava. So we're sucking or zipping up, should I say, zipping up that floor. And again, we're doing the exact same thing. So inhale, kick, kick, exhale, pointing back down. Inhale, exhale. Now, level three, taking that a little bit further. Again, make sure those shoulders are down. Going to inhale, kick, kick, and then extend and point before we put it back down. Kick, kick, extend, point back down. So over to you. Let's do 6 repetitions. Inhale, kick, kick, make sure your both stay tight. Still pointing on the block. Inhale. That's it. The back pull up. Lift that up. The hips. Very control. Let's do 3 more movements. Very well done. Really good better. So from there, as we're just going to turn onto our sleeve. So again, if you can watch me, and then you do, that would be great. So we do the side kick series because again it strengthens those glutes and the hip stabilizers as well. And we want to imagine our leg is like a pendulum. So you can either be down here, up here, if you've not got any shoulder problems, so the wrist below the shoulder, and you can have your hands on your hips, the hands on the floor for a bit more stabilization, hips stacked, and inhale, flex, and exhale, punch. Now you can bend your leg for more support. If you would like more of a challenge, you can flex the leg further, but don't compromise the hips being stacked, okay? So again, flex, and exhale. We're going to do 3 of those, and then we're going to go up and down. So again, pointing, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So we'll do 3 flex and 3 up and down. Is everyone happy enough with that? Any questions so far? No? Very good. Excellent. So if you could turn to your side and choose the position that's most comfortable with you, under the shoulder, Forwards, those hips flat, and once flat. Nice. So let's do one more. Forward. Excellent. So from there, I would like you to stay where you are. Because we're going to do side bends. So you just make sure you can see. We're going to show you, and then you will do. So again, we are going to level one. Again, sitting with the legs there. We do the side bends, of course, to strengthen these obliques, shoulder stabilizers, and improves our lateral flexion and control. So, with a sit the legs bent, make sure again your wrists over the shoulder, hips are stacked, rib cage aligned over the pelvis. We inhale to lengthen. Exhale to create a rainbow arc. And then with control, inhale, exhale to come down. So that is level one. If you would like to take a bigger lever and making sure your wrist is under your shoulder down. But an inhale to repair and extend, lifting, and exhale to extend until arc the rainbow arc. Inhale and exhale to come back down. Or just front forward, up and over, then inhale to lift and prepare. To extend into the arc, come down and definitely up the back, just gently there. And then again, inhale, exhale, to create an arc. So we're going to do so balancing, trying that extra challenge. Kind of two more. Inhale, extend. With control and hold. And the final one, ladies, you better squeeze. Inhale, exhale. Excellent. So, I would like you now to go onto your feet. So we should all be facing the front, and we're going to be doing something called spin. And this is because it strengthens our spinal extensors, glutes, and the posterior chain. So we're going to lie prone, arms overhead, legs long, neck neutral. And this is level one. Let me show you first, and then you can go. I love the enthusiasm, ladies. So we're going to inhale and exhale to lower. Again, so your fingers are being pulled, and again, it should be coming from your core. So that's level one. Level two, we're going to do single arm, single leg, so alternator. So inhale, pointing toes, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then a bit more challenge. We can lift and inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can keep going, or you can come down for a rest if you need to do so. So again, this is over splashing the water with our hands and our feet. So choose your position, lady. We're going to do 5, 5, 6, inhale, 5, exhale, 5, inhale, 4, 5, exhale, 4, 5, inhale, 4, 5, exhale, 4, 5, and very well done. So, what I would like you to do again, I would like you to give yourself a lovely child's pose because that again is a very strong movement. And remember, legs apart, feet points, toes pointing together. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. I would like you to roll onto your side, facing the window, please. So this is another thing that we have important to check. Okay? So when you're going back to the side, what you do on the side, we have to do the okay? So your wrist is under your shoulder. I'm going to set and watching this is see if you like have it more challenged. So we're going to start with legs and points on our side. We'll do okay. And I can together. Okay, and here flex. Exhale points. Inhale flex. Inhale. Do time 6 by 1. And exhale. Everyone's walking back. Inhale. Nice little stack hips. Excellent. You hold that little inflated feet. Let's do side, I'm going to do the same thing on that side as well. So here with a very clear sheet, and then we put it before, just a little bit later. So then you can show your wrist, stop on your shoulder. Okay. On the hand, and still on the shoulder. Thank you. And left. Okay. On that side. Okay. It's one of see up, open that chest up. Nice. Let's lifting, steps up, and bringing it back down. Excellent. Very, very well done. That's a strong movement for you, ladies. Okay. So, what I'm going to do now, into the shoulder bridge. So, I would like you to bring your legs around. You can face the side to watch me first, and then hand over to you. So, why are we doing the shoulder bridge? Well, it's fantastic for those glutes and hamstrings, pelvic organization, and hip extensors as well. So, I'm going to lie supine, stay set, hip width apart. Again, making sure our back is getting into the back, no spaces. And again, inhale, shoulder side. Inhale, lifting up the core. Inhale to repeat. Into a tabletop position. Like what my exhale, lowering our core and hips there today. So you have fine articulation for me. Okay? You want to lower the challenge, you can do the exact same thing. So inhale, rolling up. Exhale out. Exhale. Do it back down. You can roll down and do the same on the other side. Okay, inhale, exhale, pointing the toe. Moving it back down and exhale. If you want to shoulder challenge, you can stay up. So you can inhale to roll the hips up. Again, extending the leg one side. Maybe back down, inhale. Keeping those hips up, not letting it flat. Okay, lifting it up. Then exhale. Inhale. And then roll it back down. So again, let's make sure you're challenging yourself, ladies. We're going to do 6 repetitions. So, let's exhale. Back side forward. Bring it to the top. Inhale. Exhale. And exhale. Whatever position you're doing. Excellent. Excellent. And speed. And in. Here. Here. More direction. More states, stable tabletop. Final movements. Here. And remaining to breathe. So, what I'm going to do to the position is I would like you to just roll up. You haven't already come to the sit. And I would like you to turn to the feet of the leg, slightly wider than hip width, and let it be just slightly wider than hip width. Fantastic. So we're going to do something called the stop. And improves rotation. Elastic ability, strength, and mobility. So, if you have any more back injuries than you can bend, just bend your knees a little bit, okay? Bend them a little bit, that's level 1. Or we can have them straight. Okay, so again, your feet must stay flat. For level 3, we're going to do a deeper stretch. So we're going to inhale, just watch me first. And then over to you. So we're going to inhale, stacking, find what you say, exactly the same shoulder side, inhale, and then exhale, up. We're going to inhale, stack. So exhale, stack, and inhale, again, repeat it, exhale, pulse, pulse, inhale to stack, exhale to return, inhale to repeat, exhale, slow it off that baby toe. And it should be the rotation in your core, your spine, rather than the arms that's taking the movement. Okay? So, okay, and exhale, slow. Inhale. Exhale. Stop. Flexor from your arms. Okay. Final two. Let's do two more of these. Nice stretch. Inhale, here, exhale. Just solve that. And relax. Excellent. Very well done. So she's going to the next stretch. Always outside. Cool. We're going to move. Head movement. So we are going to our right. So I'm going to demonstrate. So we're going to roll, and this is really a really good spinal massage. So you can either put your hands on your shins or your ankles. And again, I'm just going to demonstrate first. We kind of create that C curve in our spine. I'm going to inhale to repair. And then as far as you can go, exhale. And rolling back up. Again, keeping that curved C shape. That's level one. Level two, we're going to just go behind the sitting bones. I'm going to inhale to repair. Exhale to roll. And again, we're trying to keep feet pointed and keep them off the ground. Level three, we're going to go slightly further back just to do the shoulders. So again, we inhale and exhale. We're going to do 6 of those, ladies. Okay? So let's find your position. Go to the top of your mat, just so you've got a bit more space. Time to gravitate and move. Okay, so when you're ready, ladies, and off you go. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do one more time. So that's this kind of massage for you. So the next one that we're going to do, you can have your legs crossed or legs in front of you, whatever is comfortable for you. So we're going to do the next rotation, whatever you want, and then we'll do it together. So then inhale to prepare. Exhale. Let's do an extra stretch. We do inhale, then a further exhale. Right, let's do it together. Okay, let's inhale here. Exhale, twist and exhale. If you can do another inhale and exhale whilst you're holding it without pain. It's that extra little bit of stretch. Inhale and exhale to return to the front. Okay, let's go to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Rotating that spine. Inhale and exhale a little bit further. And inhale and exhale to return. So, child's pose. So, like your left side. Come to all fours. And we bring the knees back. Toes pointing together. Organize and reach out in front of us. Left side. Let's do that and together. Exhale. Beautiful work. Juggling hard, ladies. I would like to come back up onto all fours again. I'm going to do something called reach stretch. So again, I'm going to watch and then do. So we're going to inhale to lift the arm and look at it. And exhale. Just do it. This is inside more. So we see either side. So inhale to here. And inhale to here. Walking a little bit longer and exhale. Exhale. Reaching to the inner back. Concentrate as well. So inhale to here, lift the arm. Work with the heart release. Let's do it. Inhale. Exhale. To the same position. We're going to do some breathing and bring all our muscle activity down. So, on the back, with the right, bring the position. Come from here. Forward. In. Time for you to and at the end. Otherwise, one hand in front of you, one hand in front of the other, and really that button. For one time, and I will see you next week.
Nice. Good job, everyone. Thank you so much. We are gonna have Patty go up next, but we're just gonna take like a quick 5 minute break. If you want to run to the loo, you can. Rox and Z, if you guys want to stay, you're welcome to. If you want to leave, you're also welcome to. Yeah, no worries. Even we're grateful that you joined us. Yeah, luckily, she was very kind. She only gave you 3 to 6 reps, huh? Well, she was very kind. Bye, Z. See you. Yes. So immediately do your feedback, and then when you're done, if you can just come and join Patty's delivery, and yeah, perfect.